Hello, and welcome to episode 42 of Let's Play Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. So, in this episode we are going to look for these people, and yeah, I located one of them. Matter of fact, he sits just a few meters in front of us, so let's see if we can speak to him. Oh, and between episodes, I went away to mine some iron and smelted up some steel. So I more or less doubled my steel arrow count.
Mind yourself. You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims.
Isran? Isran needs your help.
Isran needing someone else's help? Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with?
We are up against vampires.
Vampires? That might change things. Tell me more about what's going on.
We're not sure, but they have an Elder Scroll.
By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me. Who's there? I knew it!
is it? Did he somehow get in front of me?
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume.
Yes, he said to meet him at Fort Dawnguard.
Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
Alright, well, oh,
I'll see you at Fort Dawnguard.
yeah. Oh,
I'll see you at Fort Dawnguard. I'll see you at Fort Dawnguard.
where are we going? Exactly? Guess up here. There we go. Alright, let's look for that other dude. Sorin. this wrong, I think. Nope. That's weird. I told, Ah. There it is. Dragon Bridge. All right. All right. Oh, silver ore. There we go. Okay. Restoration spells. Okay. Good. I can grab that. For a moment I thought I heard another route. Alright.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Just look around, will you?
Isran asked me to find you.
Isran? Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me...
Vampires threaten all of Skyrim. We need your help.
Vampires? Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to?
They have an Elder Scroll.
Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least one intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
I don't have any gyros on me, and I don't want to persuade her.
Well, then I'm very sorry, but I can't just walk away from this project yet.
Isran and I still need your help.
I understand that, but I really can't leave here without at least one usable piece of dwarven equipment. A single gyro would be enough, I think. Believe me, this is useful stuff.
Alright.
Farewell.
I wonder. I did. Ah. Alright, I guess I will persuade her, because after all I do have a gyro lying around. I just don't want to go and get it. There we go.
Just what would mud crabs want with my satchel anyway? I understand that, but I really can't leave here without at least one usable piece of dwarven equipment. A single gyro would be enough, I think. Believe me, this is useful stuff.
Here, I got a dwarven gyro. Take it.
Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go?
We're meeting at Fort Ongard.
Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
Alright. Yeah. Let's see if there is anything useful around here. Rabbit. How cute. See. Is there anything over here? Oh, seems like it's just a alternative route back. Oh wow, they changed. Oh. What's over here though? Nothing. Orcish sword. So that's a one-handed.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we? I knew it would come to this one day. I knew, and no one believed. Watch your back.
You probably weren't expecting to see me
This
again.
vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
What are you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
What about the scroll?
The reason I had it, and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
What sort of prophecy?
It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
What's all this have to do with the Dawnguard?
I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world. Was I wrong?
No, you're right. We just have to convince the others you're on our side.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Because we are going to need her help. Set your hatred aside and try to see the larger picture is from.
Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong.
You don't trust her. Fine. Trust me. I believe her.
You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
Who can?
Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Where would Moth Priest actually go?
Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
What do you know about Elder Scrolls?
I mean, as much as anyone. Not a lot. You'd figure a couple hundred years locked away with one would have given me some insight, but no. Turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something.
I guess we have to keep looking for that Moth Priest then.
I guess so.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
Alright, let's start by... wrong way. I believe it's over here. Maybe. No, not in there.
Well, this isn't exactly a palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and seems defensible. I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. If Isran needs me, it must be pretty bad. I wonder what we're up against here.
Can you teach me how to make a crossbow?
A basic one, of course. That is, assuming you know anything about steelsmithing. It's pretty simple. Talk to Gunmar if you need materials.
What have you got for sale?
It's not easy to get supplies way out here, but I'm managing. Take a look.
Right, let's see here. Bolts. So 15. 8. Wild. 10. Steel bolts 10. Alright, so let's buy all the steel bolts and all those bolts. There we go. Minor, plentiful. Sunfire. Ball of Sunfire that does 25 points of damage to undead. Yeah, let's buy it. Rundum ore should come in handy. Some greater soul gems and iron ore. Alright, let's see if I got anything to sell here. So Ebony and Elven I wanna keep. I'm going to sell that. Iron arrows, pickaxe, steel bolts, yeah. Restoration spell cost 17, yeah. Carrying capacity, we can sell those. Silver ring, yeah, there we go. Potions, scrolls, ale. Need to learn those books. The Weimar Gyro. Can keep that. Alright, there we go. What can I do?
I want to add some punch to our crossbow capabilities. Done all I can on my own. I need a little inspiration. I've always been fascinated with Dwemer artifacts. I take them apart, poke around in their guts, and try to figure things out. With mixed results. But as luck would have it, I've tracked down the location of some actual Dwemer diagram drawings. So, if you'd be a dear and collect those plans for me?
Yeah, I guess we can do that.
Until next time.
Alright. Okay, so steel. And silver. Iron I wanna keep, and let's see here. Dwemer metal. Large. Okay. Bent, large. Scrap metal. And okay, so not much more we can do here. Crossbow. Iron arrows and a bow. Let's see, what type of crossbow do I have? One that does 47 damage, and this one, yeah, same. Alright, so use the steel bolts. And those bolts. Alright, there we go. Anything in here? Spider eggs. Yep, there we go. And yeah, looks like see here. Visit College of Winterhold. Ask about Moth Priest. Ask innkeepers in cities about the moth. Yeah. Alright, so what else? Retrieve the ancient crossbow schematic from yeah, that one I do wanna do. So that's where we wanna go. So let's head over to that place. And yeah, right now I'm going to end this episode here. So oh, I thought she actually dropped her Elder Scroll there for a while. Alright, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, feel free to hit the like button. And of course, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And yeah, if you enjoy my content, then why don't you hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.